Okay, so it may not be everybody's favorite type of work, but you'll notice, especially as you practice more, that the stronger you can get your core muscles, the easier the rest of the practice becomes. So that's kind of your incentive. Do a little bit of work now so that maybe the poses that you really want to do become a little bit easier. And then the other thing I have to say about the core in your yoga practice is it's not that like kind of six-pack that you see, you know, on an advertisement, like on an ad or something. It's thinking about more about your strength coming from the inside. It's actually being a lot closer and more compact around the spine. So it's also not just the superficial muscles that maybe you would see or you want to see someday, right? But it's also trying to focus on the side body and the back body as well, okay? So go ahead and we're just gonna come right into a reverse tabletop position. Good. And so from here, use your hands pressing down to widen your collarbones open, and then bring your inner knees together to touch, and then extend your legs up. So I like to start here with the hands behind me, so I can make sure that I'm tipping towards the front edge of the sitting bone. You're gonna see that as soon as you do that, your legs lower down a little bit, but still with the support of your fingertips, you're able to lift and extend your heart. Now keep squeezing the muscles onto the bones, spread out through your toes, and then at the same time, pull the belly back towards the spine, and then extend your arms. So Navasana, shoulders back. You feel the rhomboids engaging. Look up. So also helping to challenge your balance a little bit is going to eventually bring in stability. And then plant the feet, plant the hands. Lift your hips up. Lift your side body up, and then just allow the shoulders and maybe your abdominals to lengthen a little bit here. Good, and then lower your knees down, or your hips down to the sticky mat, and extend your legs. Good. Look up, spread your toes, press your inner ankles together, your inner knees and your inner upper thighs, and then again, extend your arms out in front of you. So just practice here what it's like to take your right arm alongside your right ear, reaching up here, and then release it down. And left side, reach it up. Getting stable, Navasana, and release. Plant your hands, plant your feet. Take one full round of breathing. Inhale, lift up, reverse tabletop. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, lower your hips down to the sticky mat. Again, Navasana. This time, flex your feet and lower everything down 2 inches from the sticky mat. So make sure your legs are active. Now, this is a great place to notice. Do you harden your belly up, or can you suck it down in it? Good. Lift back up slowly. Less from momentum, more with control. Cross your shins, fold forward. Right, so you'll feel that your back does start to work to help to support the core. So then just stretching that out here. Lift back up to center. And Navasana. So let's make friends with Navasana. Spend less time thinking when you're going to get out of it, and see if you can spend more time pressing your sitting bones down into the mat, lifting your heart up. Flex your feet, lower everything down 2 inches. Now from here, try to extend that right arm alongside your right ear. Take it back. It looks so easy, but for those of you at home, you know it's not. Extend your left arm back. Come back up to center with core strength. And release. Cross your shins and forward folds. Breathe in here. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, last time. Roll up through your spine. Navasana. Sitting bones down, chest up, shoulders soft. So don't try to get that lift by pinching the trapezius. Actually pull them down. Flex your feet. Lower everything down 2 inches. So this is called like Ardha, like half Navasana. touch your ears just lightly. Flex your feet and then little rocks on the back of your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up, Navasana. Release, cross your ankles, plant your hands. Downward facing dog. Yeah, and so I think we'll also put this one under the list that if you're cold, right, in 5 minutes, it's a really great way to just warm up. Inhale, slide forward into plank. So plank on its own here, especially as you drag the hands back towards your feet and pull your feet forward towards your hands. It's like, whoosh, you feel everything kind of turn on. Keep that action lower through chaturanga. Inhale, take a nice up dog. That's gonna stretch out the abdominals here, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Great, bring your big toes together to touch at the back of your mat. Inhale, take your right leg up and back. 3-legged down dog. Look forward. Shift forward. Bring your shoulders over your wrist. Touch your right knee to your right tricep. Look forward. Take it up and back. Now go right down the midline. Shift forward towards plank, draw your right knee. So pull the thigh up towards your torso as you round in, knee to nose. Press it up and back. So going a little bit slower so that you can feel each little muscle fiber turning on. Now, right knee, left tricep. Twist, but look forward off the top of your mat. Take it back. 3-legged down dog. Bend your right knee. Stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Just stretch out the abdominal wall here. And release. Downward facing dog. Right? So your core, that's where your like third chakra is located, which is all about like your personal power. Your willpower to kind of move through life with that sense of strength and groundedness in who you are. So start to build up that strength here. And last side, inhale, take your left leg up and back, reach. Okay, look forward. Lift it up high. Get that left knee high up into your left armpit or tricep. Take it up and back. Like you're moving through water. Slowly shift forward. Draw your left thigh up in towards your chest, knee to nose. Take it up and back. And last side. Bring your left knee to your right tricep. So use the obliques, twist, look forward, and take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the sticky mat. Hips towards heels, just give your hands a bit of a break. Fold in. Okay. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Arms are forward, lift up tabletop. And downward facing dog. From here, shift forward into plank. Then draw your right knee forward up in between your elbows. Switch, left knee up in between your elbows. Now, try to keep your hips as stable as you can in space. Switch. So you're moving your leg from your core. And begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale to the belly. Point your toes. Take your hands a little bit wider off to the corner, upper corners of your mat. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, curl up. Baby cobra. So I kind of think of this like a sit-up for your back. You're using your back muscles to curl up and exhale, release down. Again, inhale, shoulders back. Contract your back muscles to lift. And you'll see as the back muscles contract, the front body is allowed to open. Exhale, release it down. And last time, push the hands down, shoulders back, wrap the elbows in, lift up, and exhale, release. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your elbows up off the mat. Lift your gaze forward. Lift your chest up. Hold. Right? So you should feel that right at the low back. Engaging here. One more. Look forward. Lift higher. And exhale, release. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. Lift the tops of your thighs up off the mat. Root the tailbone towards the pubic bone. Look forward. Chaturanga, yoga push-up, half push-up, plank, up and back into your downward facing dog. Come to lower your knees to the sticky mat and come to lie on your backs. Take your arms out to the side like a T and extend your legs straight up at a 90-degree angle. Keep your hands flat on the mat for me here. Now, lower your legs forward at a 45-degree angle from the floor. Press your low back down into the sticky mat. Now, turn your toes to the right. So you come towards the outside edge of your right hip. Good. Keep your right hand in the mat. Turn your left palm up towards the ceiling. Good. Keep pulling your toes towards your right hand. Now, lift up and touch your left hand to your left pinky toe. Get your right elbow up off the mat. Yeah. And then lower it down. Inhale, lift up. Get that elbow up off the mat. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift, lower, and last one, come on up, squeeze, get the side body. Woo, go back to center now, left. So left palm is down, right hand is up, lift up, find that balancing point, and lower. Inhale, exhale. Two more, breathe in, breathe out. Spread out through your toes. Belly back towards spine. Release. Draw your knees into your chest. Drop your knees to the right. Open your arm out to the left. Simple twist. Just unwind kind of that knotting, that knitting together of your abdominal wall. And then switch. Drop your knees over to the left. Maybe turn, look towards your right hand. Great, and then come back to center. Use your core muscles, rock up to center. Great, join your hands in front of your heart center. So short and sweet, turning on that fire, and then using that to help you get into make the other poses that you practice hopefully a little bit easier. Take your thumbs to your third eye. Bow forward and seal the practice. Namaste.